tired of these people. Hello everyone, I am in the middle of a epic rant of epic proportions. I am on the naughty list, by the way, and I am Mecharandom 42. I am in full harpy mode, full harpy mode, all of the things.
I saved all the things.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Who is Daniel Kibbles and Bits? He's the guy who decided to bring us all the new warriors. You know, Safespace and Snowflake. There's this Marvel comic that nobody wanted that seems to be just exploiting the stupidity of the consumer base. It is exploiting the gullibility of the reeing masses of people who only focus on the labels, the superficial, you know, the things that separate us, the divisionist stuff. You know, the fact that somebody is this gender, this ethnicity, this label.
It's what's inside that counts, my friend.
Dale Kibblesmith. Oh, somebody blocked me. Somebody blocked me on his little Twitter thread. Who is this? Who's Kirch? I don't know who this is, but they voted. I don't care. I don't really care. I'm blocked. I don't know who he is, but he has a blue check mark. So who is this? In the house, when the house burned down. I have no idea what that means. I don't know who you are. You joined March 2010. He looks to be a comics person. He's a comics slinger. How cute. He's a comics boy. Dale Kibblesmith, aka Kibbles and Bits.
Kibbles and bits, kibbles and bits. I'm gonna get me some kibbles and bits.
He's deciding to go all big man. Oh, he's a big man and he's gonna fight people. He's gonna get his little baseball bat and he's gonna come at people and he's gonna go all tough guy. Isn't this the same guy who was crying on that dating show when he was dealing with, I don't know, real life human women? I don't know. Is that this one? Now, this is the guy who decided to make new warriors, Snowflake, and Safespace. Like we didn't get that was a troll and a joke. Oh, wait, he didn't mean it was a troll and a joke. Did he? He was absolutely serious. I thought he was a little smart. Maybe he's not. He's the one who decided to say Snowflake and Safespace and the world is a vampire and internet fart gas and lunchbox and all of these new diversity warriors were going to be something that people actually would, I don't know, read or want to purchase in any other way, but to mock for the sheer hilarity that you people think that this is something that people want. See, I can get behind it if it was like a troll job just to make fun of the alt-left wackadoo hate mob who decides that everybody who is not on their team is for the other guy. And you know what? They're going to do their best to shove as many people over there as they can. And I'm going to laugh. Now, Dale Kibblesmith thinks that you are going to be impressed with his little grandstanding. This reminds me of like when you're watching a nature show. This reminds me of when you're watching a nature show and somebody comes in and like the youngest member of your little pack of lions or gorillas or whatever animal you want to insert comes in and tries to alpha the other guys and he just gets swatted out like the fly he is. That's what happened here. So I guess he's talking socially things. I can't remember the last time I heard heard that anyone with any degree of power in law enforcement or politics just getting straight up fired. It's always like officer racist has been placed on partial ball. Okay, so he's one of those people who thinks it's okay for people to attack police because and whatever, and thinks that the world can burn down for it. That's who he is. That is what side he is on. Would it help if I came with my hands wrapped in bandages and gently taping a baseball bat against my opposing palm? I don't know. Because you seem like the type of guy, if I went, boo, you'd wet yourself. What are people talking about with his little tweet? Oh, he's so scary. Oh, big bad boy, he's so scary. Oh, he's so scary. Everybody's just mocking him on social. It's great. It's hilarious. Oh, squirrel. Squirrel with nuts. That's gross, and I don't want to see it. I bet squirrel's more intimidating than you do. And you're right, and you would be right. So here's Daniel Kibbles and Bits, and all of his precious... Oh my god, 276,000 thumbs down. So here's the new warriors. You've got Lunchbox and Snowflake and Safespace and Landmine and The World is a Vampire and Fart Gas, and that is the quartering. I did not mean to click on the quarterings video on it. I guess I accidentally did because he was in my thing. This guy! I'm supposed to be afraid of him. I think I can take him. I really, really do. And like I said, I think he's one of those guys that if you go up to him and go, boo, he's gonna wet himself. So now, maybe you want to stop grandstanding on social media, but I do appreciate the free content. I do appreciate getting to laugh at you. I do appreciate getting to laugh at your sheer lunacy that you somehow think you're nice and strong and tough and intimidating, and you're not. And you're not. It is so cute that these people think that they can just keep getting away with throwing temper tantrums, and they can keep getting away with their BS. You're coming off like a bit of a
Yeah, bitch!
I have to call it out. You're coming across as a bit weak and fragile and timid. She helps him, and she ends up eating all of his lunch for him to fight his calories for him because she's the bestest ever. Yeah, meanwhile, Diabetes is going to be saving anybody from anything. And I can talk because I am a fat girl. I am a chubby girl, so I can say, you are not going to be running anywhere to save anybody from anything. You weigh twice as much as I do, and I can't. So there you go. I'm just going to fucking say it. She's got a backpack with all of the snacks and juice boxes and little baggies with Cheerios. Johnny Sunglasses, we already got one. We already have a Johnny Sunglasses, and he's an X-Man. Snowflake and Safespace are twins, and they do the giggity with each other now because that's what we do. And they're non-binary, or one of them is. See, this is the whole thing with the they-thems, is like, how are they more than one person? They're plural now. They're plural people. They are people with pronouns in their bios, and here's the thing: I'm gonna call out the pronoun people. I really am, because guess what? If you want to put a pronoun in your bio, that's great. You do you. The fact that anybody else does not put a pronoun in their bio does not mean they have anything against you specifically. They just think it's kind of a silly concept to all of a sudden need that in this day and age when nobody actually cares what anybody else is doing. Because we all grew up and we grew past that, and we went through high school, and we learned that when we had a zit on our nose, nobody else saw it. We were the only ones who did. So this self-important narcissistic crap is getting a little old. Just a little. Just a tiny bit old. We're tired of it. But you know what? If you really need that to feel like you're a grown-ass human person, then you go right ahead. Do not lecture anyone who does not have a they, them, he, her, she, him, whatever pronoun in their bio. We're tired of it.
Damn.
Now, do we have to register to be anti-noun now? Yes. If she loses the backpack, what happens to her powers? I don't know. She probably never will. Where's The World is a Vampire? He's my favorite. Here he is. And now we've got The World is a Vampire. This is cute. So I was one of those people who saw the Michael Graves era of the Misfits in 1997 and looked at like the Smashing Pumpkins and stuff and saw that as a little oh, that's so cute and moody and mopey. You know what? Here, I'm gonna go listen to like the Misfits and Typo Negative, and I don't know, maybe raise the dead just a little bit. Cleanse the lepers, cast out demons, wake the dead. Nobody gets that reference, but that's suicidal tendencies. And that is something that's a little bit harder than The World is a Vampire here. So here's little Mr. B Negative. He's so sad and moody because he's a vampire and I'm gonna cry. Oh, he's assumed he's the whatever from who cares? Yeah. He doesn't even have a butt. Look at this. He doesn't even have a backside. Look at this.
Nope.
You drew a character for... Okay. You don't know anything about women. Women are supposed to be drawn to these characters to look at and ogle. And you didn't even give him a backside to look at. This is why...
B negative also is obviously a pun. It's a blush type, which is great for a vampire character. And
Oh,
it's
he's so
also
sad.
out of
He's got the little sad hair in his face. Ooh, poor me. Poor me. We don't care. I can laugh at this, though, because this is what the movies turn into. These all turn into our mainstream entertainment, and we want something to escape real life, not come into the world and deal with the very same people that get on your case and get up your butt and call you an ist or a phobe if you are not part of the alt-left wackadoo hate mob. They want to call anybody who is not part of that against them. And that was one of the problems with the transparency tube that we were talking about earlier, how they've got everybody labeled as right-leaning, including everybody who may or may not want to be on it, including everybody who are actually, you know, pretty darn liberal. You know, those sort of people. Anyway, so this is one of the problems. This is one of the problems that I see. Oh, there's my channel. That's not what I was going for. We're going for the New Warriors. That's what we wanted to look at. You really think people are going to want to buy this? No, we want something to be inspired by. We don't want to see the same crap that we're tired of in the real world. This is the problem. This represents every snotty barista that's giving you attitude, that goes around complaining on social media about, well, I can't adult wear, I want my free stuff wear. That is the point. This is why this is so massively flagged. This is why we're tired of this crap, because we're tired of the most useless people of society who can't even adult based on this stupid crap, this garbage cult-like mentality, your preferential label. And my preferential label is stop labeling me, get me off of your labels, because I am my own person and I do not recite back anything that anybody tells me to. And just because I am not for this garbage mindset does not mean I am pro anything else. They're using Stanley's vernacular when they actually destroy everything. And, like, everything he built like spoiled children. There you go. There you go. That's where I come in. Even if I'm not a huge comic person, I can come in and say, here's what you're doing. Here is what you're doing. You're coming in here and you're hiring a bunch of unqualified people just because they are part of the little clique. You're hiring a bunch of little unqualified people who don't know crap about crap, who probably shouldn't even be working on anything, to come in and destroy the legacy of something that we've already had. The comic industry, to destroy your male heroes, tear them down, replace them, and demoralize you as a society. And that is why I'm not okay with this. If this person actually had somebody to look up to, then he would be creating these strong, amazing male role model characters for male fans to buy and purchase and enjoy. Because you know what? Comics, there's nothing wrong with being a male-oriented fan base. And I can come in and smack this guy down verbally and say that you need some strong male heroes to look up to aspire to become, so that you aren't out there shoveling this garbage that nobody wants in the name of re and wah, because your little clique said that that's okay. Because your little clique said that people of, you know, the chubby girls like me need a comic book. No, I don't. Because you know what I want to see in a comic book? I want to see something a little bit more, I don't know. That's what I want to see, something a little bit more heroic if I'm looking at a comic book. I want to look at somebody like Jason Momoa. I want to look at anything else, right? I want to look at some guy who looks like he's a superhero. I don't want to look at myself on screen, because I know me. I know that I can't fucking run up a flight of stairs if I weigh 100 pounds more than I do. It's just not gonna happen. I don't care what they're fucking... I don't care. And then this guy is so useless, he can't even protect himself. The guy who creates a safe space can't even create his own. I am anti-SJW, and you know what? I'm okay with that. And if that makes people right-wing, then fine. Because the SJW stuff is not doing anybody any favors, and it is creating a world of weak people who don't understand anything, and that is what's ruining infrastructure. And they have camel toes. Oh no, you can't say that because this one's a they them. The one in blue is a they them, so you can't even call it. It's an it person. It's not even a he or a she. It's an it person. It's a they them. It's a non-binary binary. Why? Why do I care? I don't care what you identify. Because you know what? Some days I'm not particularly feeling very girly, and some days I want to throw on lounge pants and whatever comfortable t-shirt that I have laying around. And some days I want to primp and groom. We have people like Kibbles and Bits who think that it's perfectly okay to go around saying that he's going to be a tough guy with a baseball bat. Oh, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get you. No, you're not. I'm going to look at you and I'm going to go boo, and you're going to wet yourself, because that's what we got. That's what we said was okay in society, and I'm tired of it. Oh, I'm tired of it, and I have no idea how I'm going to chop that down into something coherent, but that's going to be a video clipped, and that's the only one I got, so that's what we're going with, and I'm going to have to trim it. And that's why I'm on the naughty list, but that's okay. I'm with all the other channels who are on the naughty list, too. I am going back to my live chat. Don't you go anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
I'm overcompensating. And then I shot out of a wormhole and I hit a guy.